Hey, this is Maginoni. Here's another edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Disappointing. Now, I firmly believe that my good book would have probably have been Huck or The Goddamned, but since I haven't read those yet, I'm gonna go with The Mighty Thor. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure why this is even a discussion in the sense because all of you should be reading The Mighty Thor. It's just been such a good book under Aaron's pen that it's freaking like the best Thor I've read in years. Now, what we have in issue 2 is basically the return of Loki being the way he's supposed to be. You know, he's an adult, he's back to being evil and scheming. You know, he's no longer that little kid who's trying to be good, agent of Asgard nonsense. And then while that's going on, you have the continuation of the battle with Roxxon and the the dark elves, and they're waging war on the realm of elves, and then Thor gets involved in it. As you can see, the art is just fantastic. The writing is just so good. This has just been such a solid read, and you know, you guys really this should be a top 10 book. Period. You know, there it should be in everybody's pull list. It's that simple. So do yourself a favor, pick up number 1 while you can, get number 2, and just start going. You're in for a treat. All right, the bad. Okay, it's Batman Europa. Now, here's the deal. To me, the reason why this is the bad book of the week, and trust me, there's some other books that were really hinging on being bad. But the thing is, for me, this book, it just didn't seem to be going anywhere. And this also was the problem with the next book. You know, this is supposed to be the quest with Batman and Joker trying to find the cure, and yes, they do make reference to that. Well, we have to find the cure together. We have to work together, but it's kind of like when you really have an option to do serious mayhem, you go to robots, and Joker does kill some people, which causes much stress for Batman, but then it's robots, and it's just, to me, it doesn't have a sense of urgency that it should. And I'm just hoping that, since this is a 4-part book, I mean, 4-issue series, I should say, that, the story is just going to fly by once we get to 3 and 4. But to me, like I said, it was missing components. The artwork, while it is good, I thought it wasn't as, I did not like it as much as the first issue. And so to me, it was just like one perceived problem after another. I do think, though, that in the grand scheme of things, like if you were to compare it to what some of the other Batman books that are out there, this is still probably one of the more solid books. So my bad is just a disclaimer of I expected more from it and I didn't get the more. And it's not a true disappointment, because what is the disappointment is Justice League Europe. I'm sorry, Justice League number 46. Now, here's the deal. You had this amazing battle build up thing and amazing artwork. And then we get this. Now, don't get me wrong. Manipul is a great illustrator, but I think there's a time and a place for his style, and I don't think it works well with the Darkseid War, and with these big, impactful punches and at battle, panels. It just doesn't, I don't think, work well, especially when you look at some of the expressions, just the way everything flows. It just doesn't have the godlike status it should have. You know what I mean? Because, and if you really think about it, you have the new gods. You have Darkseid and his legion of evil, and then you have the Justice League, which would be like Earth's gods, so to speak. And it just doesn't have that impression to me, and that's why for me it's a huge disappointment. They do touch on the a billion miniseries or single issue spin-offs that came from this, but this whole book again, like Batman, it's suffering from this exhaustion and slowdown. Batman is just slow. It's kind of like grinding to a halt because the big battle is done. It's like, okay, we saw the battle between Antimatter and Darkseid. What else is there to see? Oh, Darkseid's kids, they have to fight still. Okay, yeah, like the kids are going to be more powerful than Darkseid. It's like, really, you it's basically, you're just imagine this. You're in the squirt gun battle and you bought the big $200 squirt gun with hydraulic power that shoots water like 20 feet. And in the first 10 minutes you waste all your water and you can't get any more. It's just broke. And now you have to use a squirt gun where you have to manually just go squirt, 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 and this little tiny jet of water comes out. That's what this book feels to me now. It's just I don't know, man. It's a shame. I mean, all of the real desire of like, my God, I gotta get this book is gone. And I mean, if you look at the sales numbers, I think I'm not the only one who's saying that. But anyways, that is my good, bad, disappointing. We'll have some more reviews later. Let me know what your good, your bad, your disappointing is. Like, share, and we'll have more stuff later. So until next time.